Greetings and welcome. I'm Psychic Medium Roberto, and I truly hope you're doing well. I'm guided by Spirit. All cases are treated as alleged until proven in a court of law. We are going to be dealing with, I believe, ET and UFO situations that include the reptile race right here. I'm just going to highlight the green here, 17.8. This is where I'm at currently on this case. Of course, I will bring in the other slides because we need to look at that weather pattern. Quick overview. Hurricane Helene. I know I might have mispronounced it. So on this day where we would say eye of the storm or the worst, so I've done a 72-hour profile with the blue block, same with Hurricane Milton. We have that very important portal sequence, and we have the massing of the eights. Alright, let's just go in here. So we have the portal 9, and now we have the stacker 8s. So I believe this is where the key moment happens in terms of maximizing energy portals or opening portals. I'm discovering this as I go. Which is amazing thing on one hand, but what the fuck is going on here? Because we know what happened when Helene hit the shore, right? Not only did it hit Florida, but it went all the way up north, hitting the Carolinas, north-south. Utter devastation. The velocity on one hand came from the 44.8. Big. In fact, I wanted to say after the first recording, we can almost say, yes, the perfect storm. Now, if we flip the lens and we go ET mode, just for interest's sake, I mean, who knew? Hidden 36.9. So 3 is the ET number. 6, this is where propulsion happens, right? So at this, in that peak moment, 6 is thrust. And then it creates this 44.8, which is massive. I don't believe it was the Men in Black. Let's proceed while we can. So here we got thrust. What's interesting about this 6 thrust, we'll have a look at the Starliner episode. I'll drop a slide in now. The issue Starliner was having approaching the ISS station was its thrusters. So we see the anomaly of 6s there. Okay. So yeah, what's causing this big technically enhanced, let me be clear, technically enhanced, I don't even know what to call it, storm, is brought about because of this thrust leaving. Let's pause there for a minute. I received an image and sound while drawing this chart now. Image and sound, ET, UFO dropping into the ocean times 2 of them. But like seriously heavy So if we can imagine a large ship, I'm not talking about the shape, I'm just talking about the weight of it, and it hits the ocean, goes down. That's the feeling and what I'm seeing. But it happens here, October the 8th. See, here's the next portal sequence. So 9 days later, approximately, they first leave, hence it's these big rockets leaving not only water, but leaving Earth's atmosphere. Ferocious. Now we'll see in Hurricane Milton, yes, the devastation is terrible, but remember the first one did the damage, the real damage. Because 9 days later, you may have started building and getting everything ready, but things were still new, fresh, concrete fresh. Concrete 21 days to really mature and cure in the ground, however. So 9 days later, of course, and interestingly, October the 8th, let's just get that slide in before I speak nonsense, but I believe, I'm just going to bring this slide back in, beg your pardon. We'll build the slides as we go. Let's just confirm here quickly. So we're going to look Eastern time, real time, okay? Eastern real time. So here's 7 p.m. Wednesday, Eastern, okay? So the 8th was Tuesday. And we know, let's just be clear, so the 8th was Tuesday. And it hit late Wednesday into Thursday morning, early morning. So it was a nighter morning thing. Tuesday, Wednesday. Because this then confirms the suspicion. I did receive an image post the first show, second weather show, let's say, which I'll share now, because I had the lens on and I was seeing lights circular coming out of the water between the two readings. I was looking specifically. Alright, so then Tuesday, right, is where the portal is what I'm trying to get to. So Tuesday, here is the portal in this zone here. The portal day, if you will. Yeah. Because they have to use the portal to get back in, right? Interesting that the portal happens to be pretty much in the middle of nowhere, right? I've never been to this area. I could be completely wrong. But I would say somewhere here where you don't even see anything. And you'll recall, and I'm sure you're recalling, this was the time when it was category 5, right? So by the time it got to the coast, category 3. So on the Tuesday, when it's, let's call it in the middle of the ocean, look at all of these 8s. And of course, diving down in is not as intense or as heavy of a thrust nature, energy. And I'm actually getting that sense again. This year, I just heard 2 more drops, but I'm trying to determine, because Australia was having havoc as well, isn't it, Australia? Let us know in the comments there. I did see a couple of videos saying hurricanes as well, tornadoes in Australia. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not even going to do, I don't believe we need to do a 369 unless I'm being lazy, but surface level for me at the moment is ding-donging. Now, I've got there's another theory, right? Man-made human. So, this is the tricky question then. It means humans are interfacing with aliens as well. Aliens are interfacing with humans. So here's a potential clue to that alleged comment, opinion. It is going to get entertaining. So this date of birth year belongs to Tesla. He has a 3710-1. I'm just seeing the test was, because in the Tesla show, in my opinion, we determined that the US, including the military, predominantly, obviously supported by all the other agencies, the usual suspects, obtained all of his information. But now we're raising another issue here. On the one hand, let's say allegedly they have the information 44.8. Not so much the information, let me be specific, beg your pardon. They have now got a prototype, whether a prototype version or next level version, depending on when prototype 1 actually started. But they have a working apparatus. That is guaranteed. So all of these interesting, we're not going to go the free energy route today. However, all of these patterns and ideas, whatever they may have been, I mean, there's probably stuff we don't even know of, right? Like, how do we support our alien brothers and sisters under the ocean? Oh, let's use some of our technology, interface it with some green stuff. Interface it with a bit of green stuff. Thrust. The slides of Starliner. You can go watch the show. I'll put the description there. Thrust was the issue when they were docking. That's why they had to switch to manual. 6. But in this case, we're going up. But let's see, the objective obviously was Tesla's fingerprints are here. And so coincidentally, and it's not obviously coincidentally, but I'm just being sarcastic and saying, hidden is that motherfucker. He's hiding there. There's a fingerprint. And you'll recall, there are, let's say, 1 million people that have a 1. Then there's 100,000 that have 10-1. Then there's 10,000 that have 19, and so on and so on. That when you get to 3710-1, it's like one in the buckets is definitely one of them, right? So 3710-1. In fact, it has Tesla all over it in a sense. You got the 17-8 in the middle. 17-8 in the middle, yeah. Exact same position. I'm not hinting at whether alive or whatever, or he jumped into another skin. Like perhaps, what's her name? Mother Elizabeth jumped into poor, what's the young daughter's name? Charlotte. Anyway. Now, there was something pinging on me around this time when the first hurricane came in. And that is, something felt wrong about it. Or maybe it was now answered because they actually returned. I was just, at the time it felt like there may have been a bit of a misfire or something went wrong during the process that they had to reset and get things going again. Because, you know, okay, so it obviously went, you see, yeah, if you look at the +3, you see, now we're going to go down the rabbit hole. You see, the day before, there would have been some kind of issue here, 29-11-2, uncertainty, everything else seemed fine. So what was the issue? 38, engineering issue, waiting for the portal, issue 9. So there was a mechanical issue. Yes, well, there's 4 8s here. I was tapping into the energy over time, just to see if it's correct, if it stays the same, if it's consistent. But the newest one was literally when I started drawing these charts. There's some crazy shit going on. I'm just trying to see. You see, even in the +3 here, the 30 outcome 3 is that supersonic energy, green. Around these portals, big numbers, 33, that's like the boom, you know, what you can almost say, and it's not exactly, but to give some kind of metaphysical reference, you know what I mean, metaphysical evidence would be the sonic boom that you would hear. It's that much energy. So it speaks about trust pushing up. Yeah, holy fuck me. Excuse me. Look here, 20 hidden, 20 outcome 2. Where were they coming out of? Water. They were coming out of the water, people. Look here, 20. Now, these numbers are hidden. Technically hidden. This is us peeling away at the onion. So this is hidden. Here's the water. Remember in the previous, my last correspondence, I believe on Community Post, I mentioned this hidden 20 with an outcome 2. There's significance, hidden. I was thinking today is October 11, it's already 5 p.m, so I've been going for a while. and watching the footage coming out of Florida, of course we saw those big lakes of water in the middle of the streets, in people's homes. That does speak to it, but it's in the open. So what is going on here? So we've got a hidden 20 outcome 2. I mean, 20 outcome 2 can speak about flooding. But in this case, we know because we're actually previewing this actual day here. But from a reflective point of view, this vessel came out of the water. This 40, hidden 44 from a, could be the next planet, a planetary thing, does it? I was almost going to say Mother Earth, but I don't, is that Mother Earth? Yes, it is Mother Earth, 40. 4 is Earth. 4 is an Earth number. So 31, 4. So this is when they're leaving, huh? So they're leaving Earth. Why? So 31, 4 is not making sense to me. Maybe I'm thinking too much like a human. But 31, 4. Alright, so let's stay here. You see, everything was 50-50 here. 11-2, there was definitely doubts. I felt there was doubt. And of course, we've just said mechanical, 8, engineering. I mean, what is their engineering, for example? What is their mechanics? All right. I'm going to pause the video here. I would need to put out all these numbers, and it's going to take some time. I may continue it as a clean cut, as it were, whether you're listening to this or not. Otherwise, I'll stream it together that we continue the complete read. I'm just going to take a break. Alright, I'm back. I'm going to ask if we can make this a part 1. I believe we've got a good overview. I would like to, we need to do the 369 on both events. There are other role players we need to include as well. So let's make it a part 1. We definitely got ET activity happening. And let's take it from there. Alright, please leave your comments please leave your comments. I do appreciate them, and thank you very much for watching. Let's be safe, stay alert. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.